Welcome guys, it's Ghost doing another trade recap. Hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get to it. So what's up guys? Today I took few calls right off the open. I'm going to be walking you guys through it, what I was seeing, what made me get into it, and why I called the trend to start the day. So here we'll go start with SPY. I was looking at SPY this morning. I sent out the alert that I was looking at this zone right here on the daily that we were sitting pre-market. So as you can see right here, I had this daily zone marked out, 387.26, 390. So CPI came in flat. That's what this candle here was. As you can see, we started trending up. I did say if we stayed right here, I was going to be looking to take puts off the open. But 5 minutes prior to the opening, we got this candle right here. And that's when I set the alert that we broke this zone. So I quickly did this to my zone so I didn't get confused. Switched it over. Now this has become demand. Right off the open, I sent the alert. I'm going to be getting into calls. We got that first move up. I didn't have a full position, so I waited to get a pullback to add as we got down into this demand zone. Told the whole team that I was going to be adding, and I got into full position right here. As you can see, we just started trending up for the rest of the day. This was my first trim spot, my second trim spot, and I had 393.5. As you can see, was pretty much the top of the day as my last trim spot, and I only left the baby runner. So the reason, as you guys can see, this also zone right here, it's also an hourly zone. So why I had that as my first trim spot. And then if you could tell, it's inside of a daily zone. That's where I had my second trim spot. And my third right near the top. I didn't trust that we would get up to the top. Plus we had this resistance here that I was watching. And why I took my last trim there. Around 393.5. Thought we could get a little bit more. We did. But the reason I had that moment, I was saying 391 was a key level for me to see if we would hold and we could get a potential trend day up. As you can see, we didn't get the whole day trend day up, but it was trending pretty steadily after 391 crossed, and we just continued climbing up. Whenever we see these hourly zones overlapping, I've tend to have seen that day once we cross through either on the demand zone or on the hourly supply zone, we tend to trend in that zone until we're deeper into the daily supply or demand zone. There is another example I have. We do have another zone like this, very high up. I'm not sure we'll ever get up there. And it's on my ES zone, but there's one right here as well. This one's not overlapping as much, but on ES, this area does have an overlapping zone. It is something to keep an eye on, not to try to reject it right off the bat. And I hope you guys do enjoy this education, why I got into calls. We broke the level pre-market. That already signaled to me that we were going to go long. As you can see, I did not take this next trade. I was out. But a break at that 391 guaranteed us to get back into this zone. And as you can see, that bottom of the new demand, previous supply, held very pat, and we went right back up. A lot of good movements today. Hope you guys enjoy it. And let's get it tomorrow. Peace.